relationship breakups can be one of the most emotionally devastating experiences of one's life. If you are going through a breakup right now and you're wondering, how do I deal with this breakup? Or how do I get over this person? Maybe you've ended the relationship with somebody, they've ended it with you. Simultaneously, it can be one of the most powerful crucibles for you to transform yourself into a version of you that you otherwise would not be able to. Some of the breakups that I experienced actually in my 20s were even more intense than the loss of my father. I think partly because when my dad died, there was this way that I just knew I wasn't responsible for it, where with the breakups I experienced, I had doubts that were coupled with the grief, doubts that maybe I did something incorrectly, maybe that if I was more of a man, stronger, more aware, more loving, that somehow I could have changed the course of things. There's a concept that I want to open up, and the concept is called AntiFragility, and it was a concept introduced by Nassim Taleb in his book AntiFragile. But before I do, I want to read a quote by David R. Hawkins in his book Letting Go, which I think begins to move the needle and usher us into a different way of thinking about tragedy. There is an inborn drive in the unconscious towards wholeness, incompleteness, and realization of self. The unconscious will devise the ways and means of bringing this about, even if they are traumatic to the conscious mind. Imagine what it would be like if we really adopted that perspective and we overlaid it across all of the tragedy and all of the things that we can't explain why they happened. Our unconscious mind is creating situations for us to come into deeper and greater integration in life.